saying you switch, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause I told no risk. My bitch, you wanna be famous, They Ella, they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that haters, I make a lot of new money, When the not savers, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out, please. I never switch, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch. Ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Houston Texans. Here's Kai Forbath now to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry now for Hyde. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Back to throw, Watson. Forced out to his left. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
A gain of 10 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Now it's Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
I'll give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Check 15, check 31.
Now Hyde. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Hyde.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Here's Watson, flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
And the Texans' first down.
Break the set. 20. 54. 54. Watch twins. Watch twins.
On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. Miller with first down and more. And finally taken down at the 15. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Set. 19. Check. Watch 54. Check.
On first down, Hyde, and he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Wendy Merciless, showing no mercy, flies in for the sack.
Brings up third down.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Texans 7, Cowboys nothing.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Prescott. Looking deep for Elliott. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 77 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2. Prescott from the gun. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and, get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons.
Could change.
Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, they will have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, 41 yards. And the Texans push further out in front. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes. So
after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
It's our time.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop. On second down now, it's Elliott. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
The Texans here on third down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Prescott now. Complete to Jason Witten. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
On 2nd and 10, Prescott, and that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Pass on target, Prescott to Cooper. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 16.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
55, Mike, 55. Hey, eat. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 12 more yards there and another first down. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Prescott on 3rd and goal toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 4th and goal at the 2-yard line.
But going for it on 4th has worked twice on this drive already. Now it gets more interesting here on 4th and goal. Now Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott in the final seconds of the first half as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2.
Let him know.
Final play of the half, Prescott. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Forbat to send it away now following the touchdown. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The final shot before the break. Watson. They'll roll him out right. He's letting this one go. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Short boot taken at the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Connects here with the tight end, Blake Jarwin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And that one results in 35 yards. A 1st down carry by Elliott. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the 24, Prescott stays on his feet. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And they will score a pick-6 for the Texans TD. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Well, I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. Short boot, take it at the 21. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick-6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. Right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Prescott gets this to the tight end, Jarwin. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 17 yards out, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Here's Watson, flush to his right. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. Watson now to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's going to go down again. The sack by Robert Quinn. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. Back now in Arlington. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Watson eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down. Where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing, Prescott. Completes it to Jason Witten. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Intended that time for Cooper, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. 480. Then we're going to 53. Don't get nervous. 26.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And no, it's incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch the screen. Under 10. Under 10. Switch. Let him go.
High. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. On 2nd and 11 now. Watson escaping the pressure. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 20. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden they heard this sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. 10th carry now for Elliott. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On the sneak, it's Prescott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Dak Prescott keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Important extra point up and through. And the lead is up to 5. Forbat to send it away now following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.